The film Babygirl, directed by Helena Rain, is a provocative experiment in the psychological thriller genre, blending elements of drama and erotica. It is not a light romantic comedy, as audiences might expect from current cinematic trends. Instead, the film focuses on the internal conflicts of its protagonist, her struggle with desires, and her attempt to reconcile with her true nature. One of Babygirl's strongest aspects is its visual artistry. Cinematographer Jasper Wolf creates a richly atmospheric experience where light and shadow play a crucial role in setting the mood. The frame often feels tight, almost claustrophobic, amplifying the emotional tension and internal struggles of the characters. Rain contrasts stands out as a masterfully directed sequence that evokes a sense of raw, primal excitement. These moments highlight Helena Rain's talent for crafting unforgettable visual imagery that lingers in the viewer's memory. At first glance, the plot of Babygirl appears straightforward. Romy, a successful yet deeply unhappy businesswoman, played by Nicole Kidman, embarks on a risky affair with a young intern, Samuel Harris Dickinson. However, the film quickly moves beyond the conventional narrative of relationships between older women and younger men. At its core, the story delves into moral dilemmas, sexual fantasies, and self-awareness. The film distinguishes itself by emphasizing ethical questions. Romy is married, and her actions breach both professional boundaries and personal commitments to her husband. This complexity renders her not merely a liberated woman, but a character deeply entrenched in contradictions and shame. Rain skillfully balances judgment of her actions with an attempt to understand them. Unlike other films that romanticize infidelity, Babygirl portrays its destructive consequences. However, the film's narrative suffers from underdevelopment. Romy's backstory is only briefly touched upon, leaving many questions unanswered. Her past traumas, which could provide insight into her actions, are hinted at but never fully explored. Nicole Kidman brings depth and nuance to Romy, infusing the character with both calculated coldness and vulnerability. Her performance is commendable, though some viewers may find it overly restrained. Winning the Volpe Cup for Best Actress at the Venice Film Festival underscores her contribution to the film, but it raises the question of whether this role matches the highest standards of her illustrious career. Harris Dickinson as Samuel delivers a convincing performance, though his character elicits more aversion than sympathy. This is likely a deliberate choice to underscore the power imbalance and manipulative nature of their relationship. Antonio Banderas, portraying Romy's husband Jacob, is the only character who evokes genuine empathy. His performance adds emotional depth to the film, compensating for deficiencies in other areas. The primary issue with Babygirl is its predictable plot and the lack of authentic chemistry between Kidman and Dickinson. Their relationship feels neither passionate nor convincing, which is especially problematic for a film so reliant on the emotional and physical connection between its leads. The screenplay also raises concerns. The film is rife with inconsistencies and contradictions. For instance, it simultaneously portrays Romy as a strong woman defying sexist structures and as a weak individual succumbing to her desires. While this duality could have been an intriguing narrative device, it ultimately muddles the film's message. Babygirl tackles complex themes such as power, sexuality, and personal accountability, but its approach is polarizing. The film romanticizes relationships between older women and younger men, often seen as liberating and progressive. Yet, from another perspective, this dynamic can appear hypocritical. Society tends to condemn men for similar behavior. This creates an impression of double standards, which the film fails to address. The exploration of infidelity as a facet of female emancipation also feels problematic. The film raises the question of why betrayal and family disruption might be framed as acts of freedom, but offers no convincing answer. As a result, these themes come across as shallow rather than profound. The soundtrack enhances the film's tension and atmosphere, perfectly complementing its visual style. The music is particularly impactful in the nightclub scenes, where it plays a pivotal role in conveying emotions and driving the narrative's momentum. Babygirl is an ambitious work that, despite its flaws, deserves attention for its bold themes and visual aesthetics. However, its weak script, lack of chemistry between the leads, and contradictory messaging make it a challenging watch. Nicole Kidman's performance showcases her skill, but her talent alone cannot fully compensate for the shortcomings in direction and writing. For those seeking a psychological thriller unafraid to explore taboo subjects, Babygirl might prove intriguing. However, viewers who value logical coherence and emotional depth are likely to find the film disappointing.